Celtics fall to the Cleveland Cavaliers 91-89 with a major fourth quarter collapse. Cleveland outscores Boston 29-15, closing out a massive comeback. Boston was up 19 in this game. Cleveland goes on a 21-2 run in the fourth quarter, and this was a disaster. Celtics played obviously without Jaylen Brown, who's still out with his hamstring injury. Horford took the night off after a long game last night, where the Celtics survived in overtime. Disappointing though. This team had everything going for them on the defensive end. It just looked like another game where Boston was just showing they possibly could be the best team in the Eastern Conference, if not in the league, on the defensive end. But another fourth quarter collapse from this team. 19 turnovers tonight. Tatum just looked like he wasn't into playing tonight, and that's just kind of been the story with him at times. He just seems distant or not involved, just kind of coasting, and I just kind of surprises me, this guy, and I really truly believe in Tatum, but he just seems just off. And you're just looking for him to become that mega superstar that he wants to be, and many people think he is. And I still feel at the end of the day he will be that player, but when does that time come? And I felt during the stretch without Jaylen Brown, Tatum should be definitely playing better. And he's definitely played well and had some great performances in terms of getting the team involved. But this is definitely not the Jason Tatum who's scoring 50-something points a game, 60 points. He's just not that player right now. And you begin to wonder, is there something outside of the basketball world that is just pulling him away? He's got a young child, Deuce, and you just don't know. You don't want to speculate on anything as well either. Overall, though, Schroeder had another awesome game. He didn't have a great fourth quarter. Definitely, passing the ball, turning the ball over, just kind of, the defense, Cleveland knew what he was doing, and they kind of started to scout that during the game, and they just attacked it. And the Celtics just never recovered offensively, and they just couldn't score the ball. Romeo was in there for extended time tonight. He's a solid player, don't get me wrong, but he's definitely not someone who's going to garner a lot of defensive attention. And I think the Celtics definitely need some kind of three-point shooting out there, and that kind of goes back to Nesmith. And he played solidly in this game too, with Richardson not playing, and Horford not playing. But this was just a disaster, and this is the kind of the games you want to win when you're just dirty and gritty like this. And when you're missing two of your starters and an all-star in Jaylen Brown, you want to pull these games out, and you probably should pull these games out. But just another mind-boggling loss this year. Team sits 6-7 now. They'll have a rematch on Monday against this team. You just hope that they can just come out swinging, as they did in this game too, and just kind of crush that momentum from Cleveland in the next game. And I guess all we can say is on to the next one.